I was a corporate lobbyist for a number of years when I left active duty. I had worked for a major defense company. And in that role, I had the opportunity to meet with presidents and CEOs of a lot of other companies who were in the defense industrial base, but who may not have had a presence in Washington, D.C. And they would come to town for the big supplier days when everybody comes to support a big program or platform. I came to recognize that many of them didn't really understand how the process worked. I knew some people who did some lobbying, I knew some who did business development, but I had a unique skill set that I could help those companies better understand this complicated process. These are people that are clearly running successful businesses all across the country in all sorts of areas. Some provide services, others are creating things, but they're very savvy business people. What I found that they didn't always understand was where the money comes from that supports their contract. And they didn't quite understand the decision process that leads to money being put on contract. They understood the headlines and they were paying attention to the news and they would attend industry events, but they only had that top level awareness and didn't have deep awareness to be able to apply it to their business. Some feel like they have it wired, but when you dig 2 or 3 layers deep, they don't necessarily know the account that their funding comes through. They confuse terms like defense budget, defense authorization, defense appropriation. I find this every week when I interact with company leaders who you would think would know all of these terms and understand the process very well. They have a high level understanding of it, but somebody has to know the details. And depending on the size of the company, they may or may not have access to somebody who can help them with those details.